Cecilia Gower.
Here.
Norman Ritchie.
Here.
Thomas Connors.
Here. We're looking for the approval of the minutes for the regular meeting for October 20th, 2014.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
Roll call?
Joseph DeAndrea.
Yes.
Harold Farrell.
Yes.
Georgia Miller.
Yes.
Cecilia Gower.
Yes.
Norman Ritchie.
Yes.
Joseph Seibert.
Yes.
Thomas Connors.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Now the treasurer's report. The general fund balance for October 1st was $88,192.35. The general fund balance as of October 31st was $24,427.08. The electric fund bank balance as of October 1st was $66,349.28, and the electric fund bank balance as of October 31st was $22,338.63. The water fund bank balance as of October 1st was $25,442.14, and the water fund bank balance as of October 31st was $12,224.97. The sewer fund bank balance as of October 1st was $32,574.69, and the sewer fund bank balance as of October 31st was $19,223.80. Need a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
Yeah, I make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Harold Farrell.
Yes.
Joseph Seibert.
Yes.
Cecilia Gower.
Yes.
Norman Ritchie.
Yes.
George Miller.
Yes.
Joseph DeAndrea.
Yes.
Thomas Connors.
Yes. And next is the approval of the bills. Everybody can look over the bills for October 30th. If there's a question, maybe Lori can help us with the bills. Anybody have any question on that page? We'll turn it to the second page.
Okay.
Hmm?
Are we on November
We just
6th?
flipped the page.
Okay.
Can we go to November 6th? Or did you have a question?
Yeah, on November 6th.
On
Please.
November 6th?
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
Now we're there. Now we're looking at the bills for November 6th. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Smart.
Police Department, A&A, $379 for a battery.
It was an Optima battery. It was for two of them. It was two batteries at $189.99 apiece.
Okay. You good with that?
Yeah.
Two batteries for two vehicles? Are they vehicle batteries?
Well, I'm assuming it says batteries for $972.
Yeah, two batteries in the vehicle.
Okay. We'll turn that page. Any questions on the second page for that date? If none, we'll go to November 13th, 2014.
Yeah, how many tires did they put on the electric department? Was that 4 tires? On the dump truck from Jack Williams for $1,061.65.
I think it was on 4, but I'll double check.
Four back ones maybe, that was probably on that small dump that they use for
It was the small
wood
dump.
chips.
It was a small dump.
assuming the Lehigh tires was also for the sewer.
Actually, for the electric truck, it was 6 tires.
6 tires.
6 tires. Must have been the 2 in the back and the 1 in the front. On both sides.
How about the Lehigh tire on the sewer? The pickup tires, yeah.
Just passed it on.
Well, it makes sense, winter's coming, you know, the tires are bad.
Says 4.
4.
Okay. Bills for November 20th, 2014. Are there any questions there? If not, we'll turn the page.
Electric heater in the sub, booster station. What's here to keep going? Topic.
Probably to keep the temperature. It just says it's a unit heater, 480 volts. 7,500 watts. Just says electric heater for booster station.
Okay, any other questions? We get a motion to approve the bills?
Yeah, I'll make a motion, we approve the bills to payment.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
George Miller,
Yes.
Cecilia Gower,
Yes.
Harold Farrell,
Yes.
Joseph Seibert,
Yes.
Joseph DeAndrea,
Yes.
Norman Ritchie,
Yes.
Thomas Connors.
Yes.
Unanimous.
The next is the manager's report, discusses the snow ban. Says the snow ban, it will not be long before the snow starts to fall again. We will be sending out the snow ban regulations in the December bills, and they will be available on the borough website. Please take the time to read over the regulations. Once again, we ask your cooperation and please move your vehicle when the weather forecast announces a change of accumulation. A plowable snow of anything over 2 inches. We will be using the Swift Reach to contact all borough residents to inform them of the snow ban, and it will be available on the borough website also. If you did not verify that your phone number is registered with the borough, please do so. If your number isn't registered with the borough, we can't call you with the Swift Reach. And then the Thanksgiving holiday. Please be advised that the borough office will be closed on Thursday, November 27th, and Friday, November 28th, and Monday, December 1st for the Thanksgiving holiday. The December utility bills will be mailed out late because of the Thanksgiving holiday. I don't think anybody will complain if the bill is mailed out late. So all those in favor of the manager's report say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Okay.
I think it would be possible to put something in the bills when they send these out about this Swift alert, like explaining to the people the purpose of that and, you know, how effective it can be for knowing, when to move their cars to the designated. Some people probably don't even understand, that we.
Does everybody here understand what it is?
I can't hear what he says over here.
You can't?
No.
The Swift alert, I'd like to see them put something in the bills explaining what it is, the purpose of it, how it works.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Good.
Okay.
And would you like to make a motion to get microphones?
I think we have them somewhere, they're probably.
We don't have them.
We don't have them more.
No, yeah, there should be one somewhere.
There should be
Because we
somewhere.
had them.
We had them years ago.
I've never used one.
No, they're built into,
Please.
they're built into.
I've never needed one.
Turn it up.
No, You don't
I can
hobble
barely
when,
hear 'em.
listen,
I have trouble
you're not
now.
talking to Georgia, you're talking to the other people now.
Okay, we're gonna go to the first item of business, which is discussion on Weatherly Packer, Durham Water. Do you have an update for us? Do you have an update?
Just that
There was
they,
some activity out there.
yeah, so they came, they removed the tank, and then we're still waiting on the results from DEP and MEA to tell us what the contaminant is, or not what, but how much of the contaminant's in the water. So they've dug it out, they've taken it away, they've taken the tests.
Okay. Did they give you any time frame?
Well, we should know by this week, so it'll be over a month now since they took the initial water samples, and then they did the soil samples last Friday.
Was your tank leaking then?
There was oil under it, but there was no holes in the tank, so now they're trying to find where the oil's coming from.
Oh, so it might not be yours.
No clue. Yeah. So that's what all the tests are going to tell us this week.
Well, we're looking to get a price from a boring company. We should have that on Wednesday, because I think the goal is to bore under the road instead of dig up the road. I believe we already spoke to PennDOT and have permission to do the work that we need to do. But they did give us clearance for the road work. We should have a price on Thursday for all the work. But in any case, we can't start until the borough and the township have an agreement. We still need that agreement from Packer Township.
I contacted Packer Township last Tuesday after our meeting and spoke to the supervisor.
Okay?
And he had told me that he had a conversation with Mr. Pudliner and
Okay.
said that they have no problem releasing us, but before they release us, they need to know that you accept us.
Okay?
Otherwise, we have no home. And I sent that in an email to Mr. Pudliner Tuesday, and he told me the borough's solicitor would be getting in touch with Packer Township's solicitor.
Okay. Because, I mean, this council we approved moving forward with.
Right, so Packer Township,
Okay. So
Said
it's
that
just a
they
matter
talked-
of them getting that information from
Well,
the solicitor?
our,
All right,
yeah,
Where it ended up, and I sent you a copy of the letter I sent to Attorney Miscavige. I think you should have received it.
it didn't
No.
yet.
No. That went out, I don't know, that went out November 13th. But in any case, so, okay, you can have it. But I spoke with Attorney Miscavige, and we both talked and said, all right, council's in favor of this, the township's in favor of this. We talked about the type of agreement we would use, which would be all three parties have to abide by it. I also said that this could be expensive, and his suggestion was, and I agreed with it, was why don't we get the prices first, present them to the Durham, see if they agree with it, and if they agree with it, then we're gonna draw up the agreement and we'll ratify it at an upcoming meeting. So we're waiting to get the prices back.
And we should have that by Thursday. According to the borough manager, we should have all the prices by Thursday.
So then are they gonna have to wait until we have another meeting?
Yes,
We don't even have the official documents from Packer Township
Right.
yet.
we don't have anything from Packer.
Packer's meeting was tonight,
Yeah,
so.
but he hasn't prepared it yet. I can tell you, he has not prepared it yet because I haven't seen it. And he said, well, we're gonna wait until we get the prices and what it's gonna cost. This is with the assumption that, and Harold has been looking through maps, and I've been looking through maps, but this is with the assumption that the line actually is extended. He believes it's that extra 100 feet up.
Right.
He said, when you dig down, we're gonna find out then, at that point, if it's really there, but we believe it's there. He also said he did speak with PennDOT, as you stated, Tom. He said, even though PennDOT told him verbally it's okay, he has to go online and fill out some forms to get the official permission. But he is working on it, and again, he's waiting to get, he said the guy's coming in, I guess you're right, on Wednesday, to look at it and then give us an estimate.
So now, my question to you is, if you get these estimates by the end of this week,
Yes.
we still have to wait another month to hear?
No, he said, Harold's comment to me was, and I spoke with him today, we will then call a special meeting.
A special meeting, okay, that's what I wanted to know.
And as, again, when they say call a special meeting, they don't happen like that. We have Thanksgiving coming up, and I know it's
I
a
know.
hardship for a lot of people, and I know it's a hardship for them. I'm just saying, he does play, he said, before the workshop meeting, we'll have a special meeting.
Okay.
So as far as prices, what does Packer Township need prices for to release us from Packer Township?
Packer does
Packer
not
does not.
need prices. We need prices. We need to know what it's gonna cost to extend the main over to your property.
Right, but you're saying that's what's holding up the three-party agreement.
No.
No, No, what's holding
It's
up
two
is
separate
is
things.
getting prices, and once we get the prices, they will be presented to you. If you agree with the prices, then the agreement will be prepared.
So if Packer Township meets tonight and they agree, which I'm sure they're gonna, if they
Mhm.
spoke to you,
Yep.
they're gonna agree, that's tonight, today's Monday. Tuesday, tomorrow, nothing. Wednesday, the boring company comes in and checks how they're gonna bore underneath that road. It's a
Mhm.
state road, okay? If they can, how they're gonna do it. That comes Wednesday. Thursday comes the prices on what it's actually gonna cost to get that work done. That's by Thursday, so.
And as soon as
So
we,
tomorrow, and I don't wanna say tomorrow's Tuesday, nothing gets done, tomorrow something very, it may get done. Packer's attorney and county and our attorney may come up with this paper, we all sign and everything's good, so we move forward that way. So we're moving as quick as possible, but once again, as Jim reminded, next week is the holiday, I'm sure you're aware of it too, so there are a couple of days that the borough's closed at that time, and we have to go from there. But I have no problem having a special meeting once everything comes together, so that we can move as quick as possible. Now, we believe across from your house is a water hookup. We're not gonna know till we get under that road a little bit and under that dirt. So, but from the maps that we were able to find, we believe that there is, and that's gonna save a lot of money and a lot of time. So hopefully, you know, that's gonna work in our favor. But as far as I know, Harold has been working with PennDOT, they've been pretty reasonable with it, so that's a good thing.
So you're still without water for about another half a month, a whole month.
It'll be 2 months.
You'll be so used to it, you won't know how to act when you can turn the spigot on and use it. You go, "Oh, look at this."
So you're talking 2 more weeks,
I
at
would-
least.
At least.
yeah, I would
So
say
Thanksgiving is just whatever.
What are you using? Are you just buying all your water?
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's no way we can get water for them, like,
How?
not like have an account somewhere they can go get water?
I'm not sure how we would do that, on what basis we would do it, Cece.
Have you looked at places that could give you a large quantity of water?
We're okay buying water.
You looked at the water? Okay. Do you have any other questions for us?
I know the last time we spoke, depending on what the, I guess the, whatever the numbers come in, they had talked about who's responsible for what part of that.
Uh-huh.
So I know normal, Weatherly residents pay from their hookup into the house.
Right.
Will that be the same case here?
No,
No?
no, that's what I'm saying, this is an extension of a water main, this isn't just a.
But isn't it to provide water to a resident though?
But it's just an extension of a main. There are, as I said at the last meeting, I think I said at the last meeting, there are other places within the borough who, that even though they're in the borough, they do not have a water main, so they do not have central water. You are one of those that does not have central water. So the borough is looking to extend it, but when it extends it, it will be charged to those who are benefited. And when I said last time it might be 2, then Harold's explained to me, no, the one who's right on the corner there already can connect, so he's not gonna be benefited from this extension.
Then can we connect from there so we don't have to go under the road? If there's a connection at my neighbor's house, why would we have to go across the road? Couldn't we extend from there
Because
and
the
not have to
extension-
involve PennDOT?
That's 200 feet down from your property. If you have the ability to cross over your neighbor's property, and I'm not kidding, if you do, by all means make that application, but I don't think you have that ability. That's what I'm saying, we have to do it we have to go on the state highway. Or if this extension is further, we still have to bore under the state highway, which means we do need an encroachment permit from PennDOT, which is what Harold's working on. But it's still an extension of a main, it's not just a lateral being put in. That's when you're saying that an average typical resident just pays the connection fee. That's because there's a sewer main that's
It's already
accessible.
there.
Yeah.
But our hope is that it's across the road from you, which is gonna make everything so much simpler and so much quicker for you to be able to get the water. Anybody else have any questions on this issue?
If we do get everything by Thursday or Friday, what would be the possibilities of calling a special meeting next week, like before Thanksgiving?
We'll call
We
it
can
as
do
soon
it.
as we can call it,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll call it as soon as we can call it. That has to be advertised?
Has to be
Yeah, that has to be advertised. I'm just saying, my view, I think what's gonna happen, and anything can happen, if the numbers are given to Harold on Thursday, okay, and we have those numbers, at that point, he's gonna be in touch with you and say, is this okay? I don't know, whatever the price may be, and you're gonna say, yes, I'm assuming you're gonna say yes, yes, that's okay. Then we're gonna we'll be scheduling a special meeting, and on top of that, I'll be contacting with the Packer solicitor, because he was gonna prepare the agreement. So we'll have a special meeting to approve the agreement.
Well, that would be good if we could have a special meeting next week, you know? We get a little bit of.
I understand, however, even if we have this special meeting, that doesn't mean the contractor's gonna come out and bore under the road
No,
as soon the
but
next
then
minute
the
after the meeting.
following week
Yeah.
they'll be able-
I understand, I understand.
They'll know they can store it.
Yeah.
We'll know better when we talk to them on Wednesday, as far as what their schedule would be.
Yeah, that's
And,
another thing.
and their time, how long they think it would take.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing, contractor schedule.
Okay. Any other questions on this issue? And I think the agreement between Packer, I mean, it could be wrong, but this is a matter of just faxing something over, right?
Well, he has to prepare it, but the
Yeah,
answer is,
but
it should be fairly
Honestly,
straightforward.
it should
yeah.
be pretty straightforward that way. So, that could be done maybe as possible, as quick as tomorrow.
No, it won't be done until the numbers, again, Attorney Muscara said he won't prepare it until they have the numbers and that the Durhams are accepting.
And that's from where? That
Whatever.
comes from where?
The agreement's gonna come from Attorney Miscavige. I'm
Okay.
saying the numbers are gonna come from this guy who Harold's gonna meet with on this week.
Okay. Okay. Any other items of concern from council?
Oh, I'd like to commend Jack Taylor. I don't know if everybody saw the article in the paper about the museum. Looks good.
Okay. Any items of concern from the public?
Yes, my name is Bruce Hoig. I'm here asking for information on garbage collection for a church. I'm here with the Design Lutheran Church. We currently have an outside contractor collecting our church garbage, which runs anywhere from 4 to 6 bags a week. We were been told in the past we are not allowed to be on the borough collection, but then we understand that there's a possibility of that.
Okay.
And we had to come to council meeting to have council's approval.
We did have this discussion the other day, didn't we?
That wasn't, we didn't tell them they could go.
I don't know what
They didn't want
This
they did not want to go on? That's what I'm saying, I don't know what you're saying,
For years, I'm talking for over 25 years now.
okay.
We've been told yes, no, yes, no. Now we would like to make a formal application to go on to the borough collection.
And have you spoken with the borough manager?
And the borough manager asked us to come to borough council.
Okay, so council could vote to permit you to put your garbage out so we pick it up?
Correct.
Okay. I know when we talked about it, I can't remember what it was, we talked about the rates, and it would be
Last week.
it was a commercial, I think it was the commercial
It's a
rate.
commercial rate
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah,
And how
which
much is
was-
the commercial rate situation?
Well, the situation the church is in doesn't fall within our rate chart. Because you have the senior center there, you've got the no school, after school, you've got the nursery school, and the church.
All of which
So
are
it doesn't-
nonprofit, not actual
it-
commercial.
But churches fall under a commercial rate. All the churches do.
Okay.
So a church will pay one thing, a church with a parsonage pays another one, but we don't have anything built into the commercial rate chart for a church with the organizations and the things
Okay.
going on in the church that you have.
How much is
And
for the church and the parson?
$25
Per month?
per month.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
25 per month?
Yes.
A church with a parsonage pays $25 a month.
Okay, and our currently, once again, during the summertime, we put out 6 bags of garbage, and that's because of the additional programs. During the wintertime, we're putting out 4 bags of garbage. So I'm not saying that, I don't think that's a significant increase where we need special versus any household that puts out 3 to 4 bags to begin with.
You have a parsonage, you have a parsonage?
It's not occupied
It's
at this
not
time.
used
No,
as a
no.
parsonage.
It's not
It's
used
used
as
as a
one?
church office.
Okay, so what about a church that doesn't have one, what do they pay? Do you know?
I have to-
Okay, well, less
I
than
can't
twenty-five,
recognize
right?
it.
It would be less than 25.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's the residential rate. I'd have to look it up
Okay, so right now, the most the church pays is 25.
with the parsonage, yeah.
I don't see why you should have to pay more than that. I think we should let him put his garbage out if he agrees to $25 a month.
If we're only talking 46 bags,
It's church.
Well, one thing though, you need to understand, Bruce, and this was the problem before, when it came up, whoever's in charge of the garbage wasn't willing to take it out of those things outside. It has to be put out at the curb. The garbage men won't take it out of those bin things.
We've
that
already
was out.
talked to Tamaco Transfer, they're more than willing to take it out of those those containers. And if we need to take it out of the wire.
You're working well with them.
That was the
If they're
discussion
happy to
we
take
had.
it out, then let them take it out. If they don't take it out, you're responsible. They're not gonna take it out. I don't see any reason why.
It's a garbage can is what it is.
Those containers, other families have them.
You don't, there was a bin there with a lid on it though.
Right.
It's a wire mesh
Right,
container
I've
to
seen
keep
it,
animals
yeah.
out.
Okay.
And there's a reason for it. Keep the animals out and the garbage in, so.
Right.
If they're willing to take it out, that's fine. If they don't, then you'll have to put it out. It's as
Understood.
simple as that.
Fully understand.
What's the name of the church?
Zion Lutheran Evangelical.
Okay, I'm just saying, I think you should have a motion, because this doesn't fit within your fee schedule. I think you should have a motion to permit them to have the garbage collected at $25 a month for the church and the senior
I
center.
think that's why Harold wanted that.
Yeah, that's my guess too, so
Because it doesn't
I'm saying, I
fall
think you
into our
should still have the
normal
motion and
Well,
second.
let me make the motion, okay? I'd like to make a motion that they be allowed to get on the borough garbage program for $25 a month.
no, second it.
And that's acceptable to you?
Yes.
Okay. And Joe seconded. Roll call, please.
Norman Ritchie,
Yes.
Cecilia Gower,
Yes.
Joseph Seibert,
Yes.
Joseph DeAndrea,
Yes.
Harold Farrell,
Yes.
George Miller,
Yes.
Thomas Connors.
Yes.
Unanimous.
And thank you for the programs that you do have.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other items of concern from the public? Okay, with that said, we're going into executive session
Regarding personnel.
regarding personnel.
Mayor,
Yes. Yes.
just to be clear on that, you voted 7-0 to allow the church senior center or the church?
Oh, it's all together.
It's all
They run a
together.
senior center in the
Together.
church.
Okay.
And that's a good thing. I believe it benefits them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.